The Year 9 Season 2 mid-season roadmap update just came out earlier today, and we also have the official reveal of what the name of the new Rainbow Six Siege season is going to be. There's really just a whole lot going on, and we're going to cover all of that here in this video. So we'll start off here with the roadmap update. Obviously, we already know the first half of the year was with Deadly Omen and New Blood. Now, Season 3 is set to come out in September of 2024, Season 4 in December of 2024. So we can see here we are getting a new operator in this Season 3. We already know about this. They're coming in from Greece. This is, again, stuff that we already pretty much knew. And while we're on the subject of Season 3 coming out in September of 2024, Rainbow Six Siege posted this to their X or their Twitter here for Operation Twin Shells. So just take a look. This is sort of just a teaser loading screen kind of thing. It looks like they're going with the purple sort of theme color. And it says we have the full reveal coming out here on Sunday, August 25th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Operation Twin Shells. A little bit interesting considering there's already a velvet shell and sort of a similar color. So, you know, maybe there is some kind of correlation there with velvet shell and twin shells. But yeah, this is super exciting. You know, it sounds like everyone else is really excited about it as well. So no doubt you can definitely expect to see a video as soon as this pops out on Sunday. So going back to the mid-season roadmap update, Season 3 obviously we now see is Operation Twin Shells with our Greek operator. Not much else known about Season 4, but obviously let's get to Season 3 first. But really all we know right now is we are getting a operator remaster. It's supposed to be Blackbeard. Everyone is pretty set on that, so that's all we know about so far. Now let's take a look at some of these roadmap updates in words. So major feature coming in for Year 9 Season 3. As you can see, this is all confirmed now. It's no longer rumors. We are getting shooting range access during matchmaking. Now this is just so clutch and also like 4 years overdue. Obviously shooting range hasn't even been out for that long, but like this is something that should have been in the game for a long time. So you're finally going to be able to practice your aim while you wait for a match. So it's not like it's anything all that long. Normally you're in that 2-minute range for matchmaking, but that's something that's super huge. You know, if you spend 2 minutes before each match in the shooting range, like that's gonna accumulate over time. So like I said, a little bit overdue, but I'm glad it's here. It's better late than never. Next thing coming up, we kind of already knew about this, but the binary hardening is coming in. It's going to be a part of the player protection side of the game. Again, confirmed for Year 9 Season 3. What this is basically doing is it's enhancing the game security, like how it says here, by using encryption and hardening techniques. So it's going to make it harder for cheat makers to actually implement their cheating into the game, and it's going to make future cheating more difficult to sort of integrate into the game as well. So overall, it's going to be making the game a little bit safer for the community, hopefully encountering less cheaters and things of that nature. Obviously, huge problem right now. We sort of talked about this in a few videos ago. And then a QB system expansion. It sounds like it's going to be Year 9 Season 4. I know it kind of sucks with, you know, talking about how far away that is, because this is a huge part of the anti-cheat for Rainbow Six Siege, the QB system. Obviously, it was introduced a few years ago, but, you know, here they are. They're expanding it. This is going to be a game changer, which is how they are describing it. So it sort of sucks. We're going to have to suck it up just for Year 9 Season 3, but it's something to look forward to for Season 4, that's for sure. And then this is what I am most excited for. I cannot wait. The Siege Cup beta is coming out on PC. The only reason I'm a little bit disappointed is because I'm a console player, and I really have been looking forward to this Siege Cup thing ever since the rumors started like 6 months ago. So really excited. It's just the beta form. It's going to launch, like how they say, with limited availability, and it's just going to be in the NA and EU regions, which makes total sense. They're going to test it out in their biggest regions first. And, you know, this is just going to pretty much, like how they say here, facilitate a full release in the near future. So hopefully what that means is that we'll get a full Siege Cup for all regions, for all platforms in Year 9 Season 4, or maybe a little bit further down the line. But either way, this is something that is going to be coming soon, and I'm really excited for it. The content is going to be awesome. It's definitely something that this game has needed for a long time. And then next up, this is something that's a little bit interesting to me. So we have some balancing updates. We have a Solus update part 2. And then a Dokkaebi, which we saw was going to come, and then a Nook update, which is definitely much needed. So, and this is all for Year 9 Season 3. So this is what we know of coming soon. Solus, part 1 of the Solus update came with Year 9 Season 2. In the upcoming season, we'll be bringing the deeper system changes that we've been working on. Now that makes me think that they're going to be nerfing her even further. Obviously everyone talked about how Solus is sort of unplayable right now with last season's nerf, or I guess this season's nerf, and yeah, I get it, she's still, good, but she's really not as good as she was, nowhere close to it. And so everyone was expecting maybe a bit of a buff to come this season, just a little bit, to bring her pick rate back up. But this really makes it seem like they're going to be nerfing her again. With the way they're talking about bringing deeper system changes, it sounds like they're just going to be expanding on those nerfs. Saying part 1, so does that mean there's a part 2 of the nerf? I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but either way, we're going to find out soon. Like how I said, 6 days from now, this is all going to be confirmed, and we'll go and have a deep dive into all of this, but definitely something I have a lot of question marks around right now. Then the Dokkaebi update, obviously this is going to be pretty much just nerfing her, and we're not 100% sure how they are going to be doing that yet. There's a lot of different ways that people have constructed talking about how they're gonna try to nerf Dokkaebi, or maybe different strategies to how they can nerf Dokkaebi with still keeping her an impactful attacker, but I'm not going to get into all of those different ways. We're obviously going to find out pretty soon here. And then Nook, much needed attacker that needs a buff. Year 9 Season 3, they'll be bringing an update to Nook designed to improve her usability and playability. Makes total sense. She's completely unusable right now. Her ability is just completely redundant, and if you're using Nook right now, then you're just being completely useless to your team. Yeah, this is going to be a much needed buff. And now we're going to move on to some player comfort. After Action Report 2.0, this is again for Year 9 Season 3. So it's going to be a complete redesign and fresh, more fluid experience for the After Action Report. Kind of changing that UI again. I don't really care all that much. I mean, this isn't really a gameplay impact, but I'm glad to see that they're, making changes. And then here comes another major feature for the badges and career side of the game. This is something, specifically the career, that I think needed to be in the game a long time ago. And unfortunately, this has been delayed to Year 9 Season 4. I never really thought it was going to be planned for Year 9 Season 3. I always thought this was going to be Season 4, so nothing's really changed for me. I was always expecting this for Season 4, so pretty much at the Year 9 overview, they talked about badges allowing players to show off their hard-earned achievements, and also a place where you can have your all-included in-game stats, ranks, reputation, etc. Sort of, it sounds like R6 Tracker being fully integrated into the actual game itself, which is literally 5 years overdue, but like how I said earlier, better late than never. I am a little bit bummed now to see that it was supposed to be Season 3, but either way, it's another thing to look forward to for Season 4. Another major feature here with the Versus AI, bringing in attackers. This is actually huge for not only Rainbow Six Siege, but all video games, with what Ubisoft is doing with AI and how they're, implementing it to be able to improve players with their game mechanics and their game sense. It's incredible. And so they're finally introducing the attackers that are going to be able to infiltrate the site and things like that. You don't have to only play against defenders. And this is something I was not expecting for Year 9 Season 3, but something I'm certainly excited for. So I will definitely be looking forward to that. One more thing here, target drill to be removed in Year 9 Season 4. This makes total sense. Endless drill is obviously the best way to warm up against the dummies, and so target drill is sort of just redundant at that point. They're going to remove it in Year 9 Season 4. It makes sense. I don't even know anyone that uses it. Endless drill is just better in every way. And that is the last change for the mid-season Year 9 Season 2 roadmap. As you can see, remember, August 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern is going to be the Year 9 Season 3 reveal. Super excited for this. Like how I said, there's a lot of question marks surrounding all of this roadmap here. A lot of things I'm interested in, especially the Solus update. So, we're going to see. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Besides for that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.